What's going on, guys? My name is Renegade. Today we're here for AQW Q&A. Sorry this episode's a bit late. I was actually working on exams and stuff for the last couple of days, so I couldn't get this out. But regardless, before we get into the video, if you guys could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, that'd be awesome. This is a bi-weekly series, so episodes of this series come out every 2 weeks on Mondays usually. This is on a Wednesday, I think, for you guys. But yeah, also join my Discord server that is always linked in the description down below, and follow me on Twitter. Other than that, let's get into this week's questions. Okay, so before we answer this first question, I'll quickly just request from you guys that you guys leave any of your questions you want to be answered in the next episode down below in the comment section, or on Twitter, or on my Discord server. With that out of the way, this first question is coming from a Pastor Bow Wow, or Pastor Bow Wow, I don't know. Either way, his first question was, what are the 5 easiest reps to rank up? So I answer all these questions off the top of my head, but off the top of my head, I can remember Arkengrove being pretty easy, Doomwood being pretty easy, Thunderforge being very easy. There's gotta be more. Evil being very easy. Evil's pretty easy, especially considering you get a lot of it from like Nolgath quests and stuff. It's gotta be one more. Oh my god. Okay, there's one more that's gonna be really. You know what, guys? Leave your answers for that question in the comment section down below. What reps are really easy? And what is the best overall rep class? So this is probably gonna be either Darkblood, Storm King, or Troll Spellsmith. Unless I can think of more, I don't know, because the thing is, both of those two classes are really good at farming, but Darkblood, Storm King is really good for soloing as well. Oh, Chaos is a really easy rep to rank up, by the way, if you're wondering. That's probably my 5th answer then for that question before, but the best rep class would probably have to be, I don't know. I'd probably say Darkblood, Storm King. But again, leave your answers for that question in the comment section down below. That is a interesting question, to say the least. This next question is coming from Chaonix, or Chaonix Gaming. They asked, what is your favorite AQW NPC / character? So I actually really like Cicero. Cicero's really funny, like the way he acts in game and stuff. Also on Twitter, he's really quite a witty guy. He often tweets about some pretty funny stuff as well. Or Pax. I really like Pax. He's the antagonist for the Death Arena part of the Throne of Darkness saga. Yeah, he was really funny. I thought he was awesome as well. So this next question is going from Scooter, or I don't know. I was gonna say Scooter. I've answered this guy's questions before and he hasn't corrected me, so I'm just gonna say it's Scooter. By the way, he does hashtag AskRenegade, and you guys can use it if you want on like Twitter or something. That's probably a good idea, I guess. What's my phone? My phone is a Samsung Galaxy S5. I actually run CyanogenMod on it. If you guys are familiar with that, it's just a custom Android software. It's kind of like it's really good actually. It's a pretty good setup. It's a dual SIM as well, but yeah, I just really like the S5 just because it's got a removable battery and a SD card slot. I was going to get the S6, but the S6 doesn't have either of those. But then the S7's got an SD card slot, so it's kind of like a good compromise, I guess. But regardless, it's getting kind of old. I don't know. I kind of want to get a Note 7 now. I don't know. Probably not going to upgrade for a little while yet, though. My favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is... I've not played any Pokemon or got involved in any Pokemon games or TV series or movies or anything like that with Pokemon before Pokemon Go. Like, I just sort of jumped on the bandwagon when Pokemon Go came out. So my favorite Pokemon so far is probably Electabuzz. That guy, if you're familiar with him, he's an electric type Pokemon. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I like him. Okay, so this next question is coming from Joel Keller, and he asked, how can it not be laggy for you on high quality? So this brings up a really good point. I think I've answered this in part before, but essentially AQW runs purely off of your CPU, your processor. Desktop PCs, so PCs that aren't laptops or tablets, will always run this better because their CPUs that they have, their processing units are just better than laptop ones, just in general, like they're just better. So 9 times out of 10, a desktop will be better than a laptop for playing AQW. But in terms of why mine doesn't lag in the video, you notice I'm hardly ever with other people in my videos. As soon as you get more than one person with the animations playing on screen, this is a really big problem with Flash, Adobe Flash. The game starts to lag way out of control, and I lag a lot as well. On high quality, I lag unbelievably, and I get unbelievable lag when when I'm with other people when I'm playing, and that's because of how Adobe Flash works with the animations and stuff. There's just so many animations playing on screen, so it's all like all laggy and stuff. So I do get lag, but I don't in my videos because I'm always by myself. That's part of the reason why I'm never with other people in my videos. It's because I'm always by myself. I don't get lag. So yeah, that's why I don't get lag on high quality. Our next question is coming from Tob Hoffman, and they asked, what browser do you use? This kind of ties in with the last question as well. I use Chrome. I use 64-bit Chrome. Using a 64-bit browser is always going to make you have less lag as well. Yeah, but I use 64-bit Chrome, and if I'm getting some lag, I might switch over to Edge, because it's made by Microsoft and it's on Windows 10, so anything sort of made by the company that owns the software, or like that makes your software, is probably going to be better. For example, if you're on Mac, the best browser is Safari, because it's made by Apple, and so it's optimized better for their hardware. The same kind of applies with Windows, but not really. But Edge is really good, and I notice it's pretty good for AQW, so I often use Microsoft Edge, but generally just Chrome. Okay, so our next question is coming from Aviv248 or Aviv248. Either way, they asked, what do you think is the worst class in game? I'd probably say Legion Paladin, just because it's really underwhelming. It's not a very good class at all. Like, it's okay. It's not like, in terms of just objectively comparing it to another class, just for purely because of the skills. It's like, sure, Legion Paladin is probably better than a fair deal of classes, but the thing is, Legion Paladin costs $80, and it's a mediocre class at best. Like, it's not very good. There are I'd say this is easily in the bottom half of all classes in the game, and it costs $80. It's really ridiculous. Even classes that are much older than Legion Paladin that cost much less, or that don't cost anything at all, are much better than it. So it's really bad. Legion Paladin itself, though, when looking at it objectively, it's kind of like, it's an okay class, but because it costs $80 and it's only okay, it's like, yeah, it's pretty bad. Next question's from Technics, and they asked, do you live by yourself? Do you think the server rewrite will pull you back into the game? So I do live by, sorry, no, what am I saying? I don't live by myself. I live with my family, my mum, my dad, and my sister. I'm 16, so I'm not old enough to live by myself. Actually, I think I am. I don't know how it works in New Zealand. Either way, I'm living with my family. Either way, other question is, do you think the server rewrite will pull you back into the game? No. I just think the entire concept of the game is just not good. Like, it needs an overhaul. It needs more than just the servers to be rewritten for the game to be enjoyable for me again. I was a much more simple-minded person. I didn't really crave high action and all those kind of like fast-paced, not so much fast-paced, just more complex games when I was younger and playing AQW a lot. And so now that I've played a lot of other games that I haven't really played many other MMORPGs, but I just don't really like that genre, to be honest. But they'd have to really overhaul the game, like AQW and just in general, to make it fun. Like the combat system, the animations, pretty much every single aspect of the game. The art style, I don't like the art style that much, to be quite honest with you, in AQW. But yeah, they have to completely overhaul the game for it to be fun for me again. And our next question is coming from Alamel. Alamel. And they asked, how do I get into Dangerous Legion if I can't have ACs? So, Dangerous Legion requires you to buy Undead Warrior, which costs 1,200 ACs, I believe. And that's just a flat price. Like, you can't bypass that. You can do AE extras, or AC, I don't know what the fuck that program is called. What is it called again? There's like a little rewards thing you can do where you like watch ads and stuff like that, and you get ACs. I think eventually you could save up 1,200. Like, I know people have been able to get like a couple of thousand in like a month or something. I personally don't know much about it, but you can get ACs for free via that method. Just search up AE extras. I believe it's AE extras, and yeah, you'll be able to get some free ACs that way, I guess. I don't even know if they still do it. I haven't heard about anything about it in so long. But yeah, you can do that. But other than that, you literally can't get into Dangerous Legion if you don't pay money on the game. Our final question is coming from Reaper. I think it's Reaper. It's spelled with a whole bunch of emojis and stuff before it and after it, but I can just make out the words Reaper in amongst that mess of a name. I apologize if I butchered your name, by the way. Just correct me if I'm wrong. What classes are the most worth for 2,000 ACs / hardest to get? So I think you're asking that as two separate questions, but I can sort of answer it as one anyway. So the two most worth classes I can think of off the top of my head for 2000 ACs that are really hard to get are Blazebinder and Stonecrusher. Those two classes there are tier 2 classes, but they still cost 2000 ACs. Blazebinder is the best farming class in the game, and Stonecrusher is arguably the best soloing class in the game. It's sort of on par. I think I actually said Legion Doom Knight was better than it, and if I did say that, then I stand by that. I obviously did the research back then and found that conclusion, but I believe I've done a video, Legion Doom Knight versus Stonecrusher. You can watch that. But yeah, Stonecrusher and Blazebinder are both very good classes. They both cost 2000 ACs, and they're both really difficult to get if you don't purchase it with ACs. So those two classes right there, that sort of answers your question. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to leave your questions in the comment section down below, or ask me them on Twitter or Discord. My Discord link is in the description, along with my Twitter link. That's always down below, down there. If you guys have any suggestions for the series, leave those in the comment section down below as well. And please leave questions. I did have a little bit of a lack of questions to answer this week, but hopefully you guys will be able to leave some more for the next episode of this. Either way, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.